It's time for day one of the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. This week, college fishing's longest-running national championship event will award over $20,000 in prizes and contingencies, crown a new national champion, and finalize a winner in the Bass Pro Shops School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia.
We've won one before, and it would mean the world. There's a lot of opportunities that come from this, and we love the way that this tournament's run and everything that they've done for the anglers. So it would be awesome.
We're really looking forward to this tournament and hope that we can walk away with 2 trophies.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's a really nice one.
Getting it.
Woo! Okay. Well, number 5.
1495. 1495. It's a good start. Just over 16 pounds. 1601. New leaders. 1649.
Hundreds of the top college anglers from across the country will battle it out on Lake Murray for 2 days to take home the most prestigious title in the sport. Who can set themselves apart from the rest of the field and stake claim to the day one lead? Find out next.
Boat son! Woo! How about that one?
That right there takes the day one lead.
Big Silly!
New leaders from Dreher University. Way to go, there's your first place team.
Welcome out to Dreher Island State Park on the shores of Lake Murray, just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, for day one coverage of the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. Anticipation is high, and anglers are filled with optimism for this prestigious event to begin.
The past few days he's been really good for us. We've been finding fish and getting a lot of bites, and so hopefully we can put it together today.
We feel pretty comfortable about it. Got a good number of bites every day, so see if we can't make something happen today.
I mean, I think we can pick out a few here and there. We just got to make our bites count with what we got. Our goal today is probably 17, 18 pounds just to get up there.
So hopefully herring fish will cooperate early and now we can move a bit deeper as it gets later.
The playing field for this week's event, Lake Murray, is a diverse fishery that is home to a thriving population of largemouth bass with spotted bass and smallmouth mixed in. In the main lake portion of this fishery, docks litter the shoreline, long, slow tapering points lead out to deep main lake cane piles, and abundant bait fish offer the opportunity for furious schooling activity. For anglers who aren't as comfortable fishing the clear waters of the main lake, the river portion of Lake Murray provides shallow cover, vegetation, and brim beds for anglers to target shallow largemouths. Here on day one, it will be a battle of contrasting styles to see which one will produce best.
Pre-fishing, we kind of started out with a little bit of an idea of we wanted to target those blue-backed herring and kind of find those fish on point since they're moving out onto that lake and pushing them herring up in the mornings and kind of staying out deep in the afternoon. So that's kind of a key thing we've been focusing on the past couple of days.
We're doing something a little different here. We're running way up the river, and we're fishing more topwater baits, power fishing. This is all we know. We're from down south, we fish what we know, and we're gonna do what we can do. So wish ourselves luck, and hopefully come back with a bag today.
The stakes couldn't be any higher, as Championship Week is the biggest week of the year in the sport of collegiate bass fishing. At the conclusion of weigh-in on day 2, we will award tens of thousands of dollars in prizes and contingencies, crown a national champion, and name a winner in the Bass Pro Shop School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia. With personal and team achievements on the line over the next 2 days, the top bass fishing teams in the nation have their sights set on finishing the season ranked number 1.
Right now we're 6th in School of the Year. We've been bumping around the top 5 all year. We've had some really good finishes from a lot of guys on our team, so we're going to try to bump up and seal a top 5 finish for the end of the year and be really good for our school.
We know Montebello is going to be on them, and we know Dreher, Murray, all them guys are going to be on them, and they're all ahead of us in School of the Year. We're in 8th right now. We're going to try our best to move up and get ahead.
Points this year, we've really put in a lot of work. This team's done really good this year, and Well, for a while we've been blowing it out of the water for the past 7 months. We come into this event leading almost at 1,200 points, so I think we got a good shot at bringing that back home to Montevallo.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
You have a full-time job and you want to be a full-time angler. Don't waste time scouting. You want to catch fish. That's where Garmin comes in. Our mapping with Navionics data lets you see more detail than the fish do. It's kind of a big deal. Oh, and our industry-leading live sonar is so crisp and clear you'll think you jumped in. You're welcome. Now, if only we had a powerful, efficient, whisper-quiet trolling motor. Actually, we do. It's called Force. We knew you'd like that. Less time finding, more time catching fish. Only with Garmin.
Welcome back out to beautiful Lake Murray for day one coverage of the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. We return back out onto the water to see how this elite field of more than 300 anglers is faring today.
This is a 5-bite kind of deal here. We had a lot of bites yesterday. We took the hook off on a speed crawl because that's the only thing we were getting bit on, and just kind of figured out. Fish some of the grass we didn't fish back here. Second day of practice. Hopefully everything pans out. We can catch a few fish. You ready? Yeah. Right out there. You gonna keep? Yeah. Stick him in there. Yeah. That's our first one.
Look how fat that thing is. He's 14 inches long. He's freaking fat.
Got him. There you go. Oh my God, I thought you got it. It's been a slow morning. We got 3 in the box right now. Oh my God, about 4. We have 3 in the box right now. We're just looking for some big ones. It's been a really tough practice for us, so I mean, we're happy to have what we have right now, but hopefully we can keep upgrading during the day. We're just going with the little we have. We caught 2 on top early this morning and caught one keeper on a drop shot and 2 shorts, so just looking to get 2 more. On this side. Oh, gosh, that's a really nice one. I don't like that. You coming up? Nope, he's not coming up. He decided against it. Here it comes. Ready? Oh, it's freaking good. Dang, dude, I don't like that at all, man. Oh, gosh. There's 4. Yesterday was when we figured this stuff out. We were about out of ideas and came and tried this steeper stuff, and as the day went on, it seemed like we were getting more bites. I'm not sure if it was the area or if it was the time of day, but it seemed to be very active in the afternoon on this stuff, unlike the rest of the lake from what we've seen.
Not keep.
He ain't gonna keep.
Got a short one. Need one a little bit bigger.
Well, this morning ended up a lot better than we thought it was going to be. I mean, we only caught 2 fish in practice. We found some brim beds, and it's about the only thing that we really found. We saw some cruisers around them. So we decided to start on one this morning. Didn't get any bites on the first one, and on the second one we caught about a 5. And then I just broke off one on this point. Might have kept, might not, I don't know. We saw it jump, but didn't seem like a giant, so. After this, I don't know, I think after this we're gonna go to another point, throw a top water on it for a minute, then drag it. We're gonna do that for a little bit, then we're probably gonna go back up shallow, fish some brim beds, maybe catch some cruisers. We're lucky. You gotta be lucky though. My God, that was a daggum giant. Oh, yeah, it was the 110% of bass. It was like a 6-pounder.
Getting that.
Woo! You should have seen the first one. I think it's the same one. I will take it. Let's go, baby. That's the first spook bite we've had all practice.
I'll take it. That's a fact. Look how ugly that thing
Give me
is.
some, boy. Golly!
Coming up after the break, the bite is heating up for anglers fishing offshore. Stay tuned as we check in with several teams that are finding a great deal of success during day 1 of competition here at Lake Murray. Don't go away.
The Yamaha VMAX V6 SHO continues to deliver the level of performance that pro bass and multi-species anglers demand. Underneath a bold and aggressive new look, an upgraded charging system with 40% more charging power meets the amped-up demand for today's advanced electronics. The VMAX SHO, raw power, reliability, and exhilarating performance for every angler who loves the sport enough to invest in the best. Yamaha, reliability starts here.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural, man-made, every bait that's ever hit the water. And no matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
As a professional angler, you've got so many things on your mind. Any advantage that we have is key. And not only rods and reels and lines and baits, but in our clothes. And the guys at AFCO, I mean, they have something for every situation. There's nothing AFCO hasn't thought about with the fishermen in mind. It's designed for fishermen, by fishermen, for every scenario you can come to. Any fish, any water, any condition, AFCO has you covered.
Welcome back to this episode of the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series. As the sun gets up high and temperatures continue to rise here on day 1 of competition at Lake Murray, the bass are positioning out deep. And for the teams that have been able to locate those schools, they are finding a great deal of success.
It started off great. We caught a limit at our first spot. It took a while to get that 5th fish because they kind of got spooked once we pulled 4 out of the school. But now we're on to our 2nd spot, hoping to get a bigger bite and maybe take over the lead for first day.
So far this morning, we stopped on a schooling hole. They didn't really come up. We're basically spending 10 minutes on each spot. Not spending long, throwing drop shots when we get, and if they come up busting, we'll throw top water and a jerkbait at them. We figured out that these fish were on these shoals, but we're basically running these buoy markers all in about 12 foot of water. These fish have moved offshore. They're not really on those points anymore for us. And yeah, just catching them. They're basically schooled up, but not coming up to hit top water. Oh. Oh, God. He wasn't fighting at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it was Tuesday. No, Monday. We had about 16 or 17 in practice that we had either shook off and seen, or I couldn't shake off and ended up coming in the boat. So we keep dragging a drop shot. Big, but he'll keep, sure. Yell it.
Another good one. Here it comes, here it comes. Should be. Oh yeah, he's 15.
Every day of the week.
Well, number 5, I guess now we're gonna try to call him out.
It's 10:50 now, we've got 5 in the well. We need to make at least one more cull to get where we want to be. And after that, we're probably just gonna go run around and see what else we can't find for tomorrow. These tournaments are a marathon, not a sprint. So you gotta make sure you've got plenty of ideas in hand to catch them on the second day.
After this quick break, we take a closer look at Lake Murray and the area surrounding the lake. This week marks the first time the Association of Collegiate Anglers has hosted an event here. Learn about the area and view some of its beautiful sights. And following that, we'll bring you Day 1 weigh-in from Dreher Island State Park. Keep it tuned here for more.
TH Marine has been producing top-of-the-line marine accessories to rig boats from transom to trolling motor for decades. From jack plates to fish care to LEDs, TH Marine has you covered. TH Marine, outfitting your boat from transom to trolling motor.
Thought I had enough fuel, but I didn't. Now you go to start the engine and you get that click, click, click.
When you're out on the water, you never know when you might encounter a breakdown or mechanical failure. But with a BoatUS membership, worry no more. Membership provides you with on-the-water towing services, fuel delivery, and more. Anywhere, anytime that you need assistance.
We're here to come to their rescue.
Go online today to BoatUS.com to find out more information. BoatUS, we're with you on the water.
Born in Japan, FC Sniper became the #1 fluorocarbon line in the Japanese market. It transitioned to the U.S. in the early 2000s and continues to grow in prominence with anglers. FC Sniper is the flagship product in the American market and bestseller. It features the perfect blend of abrasion resistance, low memory, and tensile strength. FC Sniper is offered in pound tests that range from 2 pound to 30 pound and in spool sizes up to 1,200 yards. FC Sniper has the strength to guarantee your confidence.
Hey, 3 key rods that played a great deal in my success this year on the Bass Pro Tour Trail was the 7'4" multi-spin spinning rod in our lithium series. Another rod that I used a lot this year was our 7'2" Covart heavy action rod. Last but not least is our lithium 884 in the heavy action. So check them out. Denali rods, I think you'll be happy with the success you receive from them.
Welcome to beautiful Lake Murray, the jewel of South Carolina, for the National Championship.
Lake Murray, Located in close proximity to Columbia, South Carolina, is the playing field for this week's event, as the Association of Collegiate Anglers is being hosted by Capital City Lake Murray Country to put on this prestigious collegiate fishing tournament.
Obviously, we're here today talking about bass fishing and what Lake Murray has in store bass fishing wise. But Lake Murray is really, as I mentioned, the playground of the Midlands and has so many different, an array of activities that it supports. We have sailing on Lake Murray. Of course, we have so many wonderful secret coves, so a lot of families enjoy the tubing and the water skiing.
From sailing to boating and fishing, even great shops and restaurants, nearby towns including Columbia, Newberry, and surrounding parts of the lake offer an array of popular sites and activities. And at each stop and turn, you're guaranteed to be greeted with a smile and a large helping of Southern hospitality to ensure you feel right at home.
The one thing I think that your anglers are going to learn while they're here is the Southern hospitality. That's what we're known for, that's what we're good at, and that's what they're going to get while they're staying at Lake Murray.
We'd like to go ahead and welcome everybody out to Dreher Island State Park here on the shores of Lake Murray, South Carolina. Day one action of the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops.
The field of elite anglers is proving that they worked hard and figured out how to sack up limits of Lake Murray largemouth bass. Lots of limits averaging 10 to 13 pounds have crossed the scales already. It is going to take a limit weighing 14 pounds or better to set yourself apart from the rest of the pack today.
Another team from the University of Tennessee, Robert and Chad. They do have 5. Got one good one there. You're going to weigh a big fish? No doubt. They're going to want to weigh a big fish. We need to have at least 14. Are y'all going to do better than that?
I think maybe.
We hear maybe. Let's see what we're going to do. I believe that right there is going to be your new leaders, 1495. 1495, we're going to weigh a big fish real quick. Here goes the big fish. It's just a good one. 415, 415. Hold up one more good one for Kevin for the camera right there. That's your new leaders, Robert and Chad from the University of Tennessee.
Robert G. and Chad Sintel from the University of Tennessee set the mark to beat early on during day one weigh-in with a weight of 14.95 pounds.
Well, yeah, the bag was a great confidence booster because heading into the tournament, our goal was just to catch 5 keepers. And we went out there and had the right bites and made it happen.
Yeah, it's been a really tough week. I think our best day in practice, we had maybe 3 keeper bites. So today we knew we had to just go out there and lock in and execute on every bite we got, and thankfully we did just that. So.
Newberry College, Tim and Gerard. We got some updates from y'all on the water today. Local anglers know a little bit about what they're doing out here. They've got 5. Set them on down in there. You have a big fish you want to weigh?
No, nothing's going to beat it.
Nothing that's going to beat 6. New leaders, 1649. Take those out there, guys. You got a reason to be smiling. Newberry College, pull them out. Hold them up for Kevin right there.
The Newberry College pairing of Tim Richardson and Gerard Kelly put their local knowledge to good use as they weigh in 16.49 pounds.
Our first spot we pulled up, caught 5 fish, boom, 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 boom. We moved to our second spot, nothing. Next spot, nothing. Next spot, nothing. And about 2 hours ago, we caught our biggest fish, and that was all we had for us today. We only caught 6 fish.
Bruton Parker College, Corey and Blake. Made a pretty good thud when he set that down in there. That right there is your new leaders at 1764. Pull them out and get some pictures made, guys.
Corey Yaden and Blake Stevenson from Bruton Parker College take over the top spot in the standings with 17.64 pounds.
Caught them all out deep, really getting bit all day. When that wind slacked off, that's really what helped our bite. And we caught 2 fish within 5 minutes. One was 4.5 and another was 5. So that really helped us out as far as weight-wise. Other than that, we had a limit probably about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a good day. We've been throwing topwaters in the morning and just going out fishing deeper. We've been catching a pretty good bit of fish, probably 10, 12 keepers a day. Today we actually caught a lot of short fish, which was surprising because in practice we didn't catch anything. But it was a good day.
Following the conclusion of weigh-in at Dreher Island State Park, here's a look at the Day 1 standings for the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. Corey Yaden and Blake Stevenson from Bruton Parker College are in first. Tim Richardson and Gerard Kelly of nearby Newberry College are in second, just over 1 full pound back of first place. And Austin Wiley and Sam Kennedy from Kansas State University round out the top 3 with 16.01 pounds.
And with that, we'll conclude this episode of the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series. Be sure to tune in next time for final day coverage from Lake Murray and the 2021 BoatUS Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. You won't want to miss it as we crown a national champion and award the Bass Pro Shops School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia. Thanks again for watching. This has been a Careco TV production. This episode was made possible by these partners.
From sun up to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard. And to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Attention anglers, are you looking for soft tubes or craws? How about big jigs, little jigs, and shaky heads of all sorts and sizes? Do you want some sweet swim jigs that you can take all across the country? When's the last time you stocked up on frogs, wacky rigs, or big old lead shakers? Maybe you just need a few swim bait heads, finesse jigs, and some good old stupid tube jig heads. You'll find all that and more fishing gear when you go online and shop the entire selection of Secret Lures now.
Things you let me see.
We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. Big Bite Baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line.
The lightest rod ever built. All new nanocarbon technology, 25% more casting distance, digitally controlled braking, incredible sensitivity, magnetically sealed components, micro-computer monitor more sensitive, tournament tested, ultra fast the only rod for your new boat. It is real.
Just like these. get so free.
Can't get you off my mind.
You're such a part of me.
It don't fly so high.
There's still so much to see.
You make me come alive. I never felt so free.